LDBC? This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. You know, a couple of y'all wanted to hear my thoughts about, you know, well, I told you my thoughts about Amanda Ribas getting popped, and you wanted to hear my thoughts about Tecia Torres actually, you know, being able to fight Juliana Lima. You know, I was upset, man. I was real frustrated. I was upset, man, that Amanda Ribas, you know, she got popped. And, you know, all the work that I do on this particular channel, guys, about, you know, really trying to, you know, really uplift these Brazilian fighters, and then you have a Brazilian fighter getting popped. And it kind of, it's almost like defeating the purpose. You know, if I'm defending the Brazilian fighters and you go get popped, I mean, you know, I'm trying to figure out, what did she need to get popped for? Was she really that afraid of Juliana Lima that she was going to get her ass whooped? I mean, you know, and that's just how it is, you know. And it's like, okay, you know, you messed up, but, you know, where's the hard work and dedication? Like, where is that? Where's people actually doing it the right way? You know, like, where is that? You know, I can understand. This is her first time, you know. Now, if she make that mistake again and get popped, I ain't going to support her. That's just how it is. So, who do they bring in? They bring in Tecia Torres, okay? Now, you got the Tiny Tornado. And the Tiny Tornado, you know, is 8-1. And, you know, she's been not fighting a lot because she's a college student. And she's trying to complete her degree. This is going to be a pretty interesting matchup because Juliana Lima, she's got a few names on her resume. You know, she fought Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She fought, you know, J.J. Aldridge. She fought Carl Esparza. She lost to Esparza and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And I can't remember who else she lost to. But she's got some notable losses on her resume. I think the best win on her resume is J.J. Aldridge. That's what I think, okay? I think that she's going to be prepared for Tecia Torres, but I don't think she can match Tecia Torres. Tecia Torres is a skilled fighter, but she's improved. Because in her last fight, I actually saw Tecia Torres, you know, like really strategizing and counterpunching and actually doing some things that I really wasn't used to seeing her do. Because, you know, when you see Tecia Torres fight, all you see is her just going right in and just trying to maul you to death and just beat you down. Like, that's what she does. But in her last fight, she didn't do that, man. And I think this version of Tecia Torres, she's evolved. This version of Tecia Torres has evolved, and she's actually using more things to her arsenal. Now, you know, we all know that her strengths are going to be in the inside because, you know, this damn girl a midget. Folks, that's just how that, it's just the way that is. It ain't me picking on her being mean, but 9 times out of 10, Tecia Torres is going to be shorter, have a shorter reach than all of her opponents. So the inside game is her strength. But it was really refreshing to see Tecia Torres doing some other parts of MMA. Really, in my opinion, the only way Juliana Lima is going to have an opportunity to defeat Tecia Torres, she's going to have to take her down. Okay, because Tecia Torres is so fast and she swarms you. Like, you're trying to take a rest and she's throwing punches, okay? You're trying to get you a breather, she's still coming at you. You're trying to back up, she's still in your face. This girl never gets out of your chest. And that's why she's hard to deal with, okay? And Tecia Torres is going to be a tough fight for anybody. You know, Rose Namajunas was able to come back and defeat Tecia Torres, but see, Rose had to literally pick Tecia Torres apart. She had to pick her apart, and she had to be a little bit aggressive with Tecia. And that's how you beat her. You're not going to beat Tecia going backwards, okay? You got to come straight in her chest and get in her grill, and you got to crack Tecia Torres to make her stop for a minute. You got to take Tecia Torres to the ground to make her stop. And it's a good matchup. It's a good matchup, and it's going to be a tough matchup. I don't think anybody's getting KO'd in this fight. I think this fight is going to go to distance. It's going to go to distance, and I think the decision is going to go to Tecia Torres. I think Tecia Torres is going to come in, and she's going to establish herself, and she's going to impose her will on Juliana Lima. Because this ain't J.J. Aldridge, okay? This not J.J. J.J. Aldridge has a tendency, she walks straight in, and she's not doing a lot of head movement. See, Tecia Torres is going to come in, but she's going to come at you from angles. And people forget, Tecia Torres comes at you from all different kind of angles. So she's a hard person to try to time, take down, all of the above. So it'll be an interesting matchup, but I just think Tecia Torres is going to get the job done. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.